Hello, gamers, Carters. The Lego Island, I forgot we had that on there. Like slavery, what the fuck? Alright, what is up to Mario Kart gamers? So we are continuing the Mario Kart series Reviewathon. We will come back to Mario Kart DS and do the single player after 8. Sam only has so much time, and we've got other people wanting to do Mario Kart 8 and all that. And these will have a lot of courses. This has 8 cups. What is it? 8 has like 16 or some shit. Or more, 20, I don't even know. So, we were going to try to do this with more than 2 people. It just didn't work. Cora, she's a gracious soul. She's setting up some of the stuff we needed to be able to do this, but is not playing, so. God bless her. God bless. So it'll just be me and Sam. Or Sam and I. English teacher would say. So all courses, we'll be doing the balloon battle, coin runners, checking out all the new stages. I don't think this really has a single player element. Yeah, Cora's the hero of the stream. Yeah, just the usual. So this, and then Mario Kart 8, same deal. I could whip out my Wii U version to take a peek at the battle mode, but honestly, we could just watch this quick YouTube video because I kind of remember it being shit anyways, and remembered the basics, and I didn't want to play it back then. I certainly probably don't want to play it much now, so we'll see what the deluxe version's like. Yeah. Without further ado, we might as well get started on it. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll even start World today. Maybe not. Alright, we got some characters here. Honey Queen is in. Alright. Character everybody asked for. I didn't know Wiggler was in this one. I kind of just was pressing buttons when we were testing it earlier, so. Yeah, Honey Queen though. Really? Little Mario. Oh shit. I'll just be Rosalina. Oh shit. Slick? I don't know. You don't get much time, dude. I'm exploring. What the fuck? We do have everything unlocked, though, just so we can test shit. Obviously, not legit, but... Oh no, I didn't know you even had a choice. I wasn't blaming anybody. Now I am, though. So this is one I have not played. This will be my first time playing it. I think I picked it up way later on, and then I just never played it because, I mean, 3DS is kind of dead at that point. So this will be cool to be able to do it for the first time here. Yeah, that's what I was hearing Sam was saying, that it was pretty much like Proto 8. Somebody's throwing fireballs at me. What the fuck? We've got the coins back. Is there tricks done? Did 8 have tricks, or was it just glider? I don't remember. It's hop when hitting a ramp? Oh, okay. That makes sense. The honeybee. Cool. It's a hop tricks, huh? Hey, Oil Rosalina, new character. Inked. Pretty clean, basic starter course. Oh, this looks cool. Except then I saw some Miis, and then it became not cool immediately. So I think Miis are fucking ugly pieces of shit. I like the glider edition. Like I said, I'm familiar with that a bit in 8, but having to actually like dodge shit in midair is kind of cool. Shells are back. Alright, hell yeah. I saw like a big 7. I don't know what that's about. It's an item. What the? I just got fucking robbed, man. That's fucked, man. Slid right off. Damn. I was rocking it too. This is a cool stage. I think I like the aesthetics. This one's much more colorful than Wii. Wii's a bit more washed out. Although everybody still looks like a plastic toy in this, but it's 3DS. There's gonna be limitations on the models. At least you can buy it. With the Wii one, it was like a choice. Is it bottom of 2 in this? I don't like all these Miis staring at me though. Ooh, underwater. Now we're talking. The Diddy Kong Racing arc here. Oh shit. I think there's a secret spot on the left. That looks a little dangerous though. Try the side here, fuck it. Luigi just took my fucking item though. I'll have to take a peek at the vehicles, I'm curious too. Looks like some of the returners, like this egg one was in DS. A lot of straightaways on this one. Doesn't bode well. Thank God for that item. This one removed the bikes. I don't know if the bikes were a mainstay after this, and they just balanced them a bit. It does. Like Arabian Nights shit. God, getting fucked on. Did the first person to make anybody want to throw up. I don't know how I got into first person, dude. Now I want out. Just pressing buttons. This shit's fucking disorienting. Not the most disorienting first person driving, but it's getting there. Oh, there we go. Just D-pad down. Holy Jesus, dude. Man, the NPCs will fuck you up in this one. They seem very aggressive on items. Very much a drop from 1st to 8th game. That's total players. If it's just a 150cc, that's just how they play. But that coupled with the coins, you can really get fucking turned back. Without good item luck. Like that was like what, 2nd or 3rd down to like 8th? Nice try. Fuck you, guy. Let's see what else we got in this. Other vehicles we rockin'. A barrel train. Birthday girl. Oh, that's nice. Are there weight classes in this one on characters? Or is it kind of just like whatever the fuck? Gold standard. We're doing this. They all have weight classes. Gotcha. I just didn't know if it was locked to carts or if it was characters too. That's fine, yeah. Let's have the final one be a new course, I say. Maybe 2 retros at the end. Alright, more remakes. Luigi's Raceway N64 course? Yeah, this is the first course. This was remade a few extra times. Couldn't get a drift there. Drifts are a little harder to pull off in this. Oh, great. Fucking green shells come out right when I'm grabbing the speed up. What the max coin bonuses in this one? I need to play as Metal Mario. The start of them doing the lazy character bullshit. Cause 8 had like really lame shit like white gold peach and all that crap. It's like, come on, man. Like, it's like 10's the max. I don't know which character Sam is. They don't pop the names up. Probably the honeybee. What the fuck? Is it the tail? Does that slow you down? I had the tail earlier and I used it once or twice. And I was like, I don't know what this is doing. And then I just stopped. It seemed cursed. Oh, we're back. This is stage in every game ever. Sure feels like it. It's definitely the most colorful it's ever been. Like I said, I like the color in this one. I think it's a good call making it more vibrant. I don't even know if they thought that the Wii one wasn't colorful. Going for the flights, I actually bait. This is probably the most fun this course has ever been. I think the extra little jumps, it being a bit more colorful, and this game just being pretty quick is pretty snazzy. You know, when we do 8, we'll have to compare the 150 to 200cc. I've never played 200cc because I played 8 on the Wii U. It's a different one each time, really? God, they always just look the same, though. They do a different one, but those maps have always felt the same. I guess just because the aesthetics and general level design. There's like 4 of them in the first game. Oh, it's double dash, man. What the fuck? Oi. Those bombs get thrown so far, they're not even useful. You have to have some god aim if they don't explode just on impact. Get rid of this stupid thing, dude. What does the fucking Tanuki tail do? Other than make it so I can't get items for a while. I mean, in what, Mario Bros 3, it was like light shit, I thought. Oops. DS course. Anybody here know when the boost is on this one? Is it the bottom of the 2? It doesn't feel like it. Maybe it's like middle 2 of this one. Still haven't seen the 7 pop up. I don't think, or maybe that was the tail. Smack dudes with this? It's like bad lines if you do that though. Dude. It just runs out over time. Somebody has an amount of uses. It's way too common, whatever it is, man. I feel like this is the stage I most identify the DS game with. Maybe it's just memories of the DS game back when I played it on the, as a lad. So grind those. Welcome back. There's some Mario Karting. We'll be doing 8 here after this game. Interested in jumping in. All courses. Drop in, drop out, of course. Nobody has to play all like 50 cups or whatever. Except Sam and I. The grade 8 debate, yep. Massive. Oof, ow, ouchie. The NPCs go crazy on you. Man, that's fun. As soon as we're done with this, I'll just do a spiel and then start getting 8 ready. And then we'll reboot the stream, do like a 10-minute warm up, another spiel, and then I'm sure you'll be ready. Alright, let's try Metal Mario, because I'm a fucking goober. In a cloud. What kind of fucking wheels you even got in this one? Sponges. Interesting, they got wheels in this. Oh, what the fuck? I don't want to do that. Sure, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I just got set up on the stream. It'll take 2 seconds. Yeah, the schedule for today is we're gonna go through this. This one's been fun so far, it's cool. Keep going back to the different style of drifting and, like I said, digging the colors and all that. Don't know about some of these items, like the Tanuki one seems kind of shit. I don't remember it in it, so maybe they just ditch it, but... yeah, digging the visuals. Oh shit. Okay, so you can take that and they change how the shortcut works, that's cool. This is different. I don't recall there ever been talk of region locks, but you can't play with us on the Wii U version if anybody's going to try to do that. It has to be the Switch one, I guess. So I was going to do that myself, but... Little Mario noise is fucking cursed, man. Damn music. Damn you crab bastard. It's a cool remake. It's not just like a natural remake out of it. They just add a bunch of different shit in, but still kind of keep the spirit of it a little. Definitely not region locked. Good. And if you don't have the DLC, so you didn't buy the DLC or you don't have the expansion pack, you can still play with us on the DLC levels as long as one of us has it and I have it, so. I've got an expansion pack, membership, family membership. Metal Mario sounds like some kind of killer man. I'm back with the NPCs and I'm getting murdered. Once you get stuck with the NPCs, dude, it's gone. They feel very aggressive with items in this one. Yeah, for sure. Yep. And then we'll see if I have time today, because I'm going to do the DS single player after we're done with the 8. But we'll do World after that, so... Just the cruise ship level? Oh yeah. Less stuff here, though. But this is just a cool level anyways. Dude, I hate this item. It pops up a lot. Oh wow, I'm surprised it's that cheap, yeah. Nintendo almost never does that. It might be because World's out, and they're like, alright, this is like the only time we could realistically get a sale. Most people are actually going to be moving on soon. Who knows? Although 8 was in a bundle for the longest time. That's how I got my Switch. No, that was the Wii U bundle. I don't know if 8 had a Switch bundle, maybe. Griefing mode activate. Downloading the griefing protocol. We hate blue shells around here. Dude, I got hit with a shell in midair. I didn't even know that was possible. What happened to air superiority, man? I guess it's possible in this game. Dude, the fucking 20 hits at the last second, man. These fucking bots are annoying as shit in this one. Aggressive guys. First time seeing this stage. Now we actually saw it a bit in the testing. I saw 5 frames of it last night when we were playing DS. Dude, what the fuck? I just got killed by a pinball. This single item honestly makes us the worst items in all of Mario Kart. I don't know what this fucking thing does, but it's lame as shit, man. You get perfect combo. And I got super effect. The fucking tail feels like a dead air, kind of like item. NPC's all holding shells, man. So we could squeeze out the second place, man. Wish I could just pay for 1 year of Nintendo with coins from purchases. Yeah, they're getting rid of gold coins. And platinum coins, aren't they? At least platinum. Tanuki Mario's cool again actually phase when it totally is not. The thundercloud was worth. At least you could like tell the thundercloud was doing something. It was just lame. I feel like the Tanuki thing is like actually bad, like for you. It feels like getting nothing. It's worse than nothing because you can't pick up an item till time's out. Alright, what else we got? Get back on Rosalina, she's fun. What other cars do we have? Now that you got the wheels too. I like the idea of wheels. Because you can have like a cart maybe you like more. The bat. It's good in battle mode. You can just sweep them, yeah. Problem is they're separated. I mean, unless you're in the pack of AI, I feel like you're separated just enough. If you're chasing first or second, it's like always just red shells. Or speed ups. Yo. One of my favorites from Mario Kart 64. Just for the vibes. Curious if they like changed up some of the level design. Looks like a few ramps here. Dude, I landed on top of somebody and it killed me. What the fuck? It did it automatically for me. I had like a big update and it gave me all of them on a list. Unless on that list I'm about to click them and then it's gonna not let me play them. Which would be kind of fucked. Because I doubt that game had 7 minutes of updates, legitimately. Oh, does it? After this cup, then I'll double check it. That way we don't have to wait for me on that. Although Sam's gotta eat, so maybe we could just do it then anyways. Surely they're not huge downloads. Yeah, there's another ramp right there too. Gotta boost you. A lot of straightaways in Mario Kart 64. I feel like these acceleration vehicles don't really do as much work on a Mario Kart 64 track, really. Yeah, I was talking about that during Mario Kart 64, and that's why I still think it's one of the most charming of them all. It's like there's just like little side areas, like you can follow the train, go through the the tunnel. There's the Princess Peach's castle and little stuff like that. It's not much, and I guess technically World has it because World's like got all the interconnected bullshit, but like on the track though. I think it's one of those things like it doesn't really affect the core gameplay too much, but it adds a little charm or mystique for when you're like younger. You're like, whoa, I could go to the castle and like do nothing, right? But it's like kind of cool because it feels like it's almost like a little secret thing. It smacks that. Yeah, DKR has a lot of, but DKR has the keys and stuff to unlock more of the game, hidden stuff like that too. So it's kind of part of the deal as well. It feels effectively like similar, but there's secrets in the world, or you have to like collect all of the coins and still beat the fucking track. The DKR is fucking difficult now, man. Diddy Kong Racing for anyone who doesn't know. Yeah, that's my thing, is I feel like Mario Kart 64 is already so like playable, and there's, it's already kind of about the charm of like even just the era that like Diddy Kong Racing would probably be more interesting to have as like a more crispy decomp. And yeah, it's a bigger beast with more going on for sure. Cruise ship. Rich people. Was this the Daisy's cruise ship, was it? The King of Racers, Mickey Speedway USA. I don't remember if it has any of that. Dude, I just got fucking attacked by a fucking table. Oh, I like that instead of the fall down there, they actually fill it with water. It just has like the water thing going on. Although that this entire place is filled with water, it's kind of concerning. This is a hell of a straightaway, man. Great, I got fucked by the item I hate. Try this path just for the funsies. Fire flower is cute, but it's kind of like the same problem with green shells. It's like it really is not super useful for getting higher in place unless you're like on their ass. These like speed up really quick. Need some items, man. Oh shit! I could see the justification, but I was a little surprised when you said it still. Yeah, you don't need to buy the DLC if you just want to play with us, but you want to play the DLC anyways, because it's a host locked or whatever. I like this track, so we'll have it again here. Yeah, I was talking about CTR with Lassie last night. And after playing Mario Kart 64, I gotta agree, CTR's got the better gameplay. Just like if you just want to do like IL type of shit. I like the charm much more of Mario Kart 64. The colors and the variety. I think a lot of CTR kind of just bleeds together, but having like a full single player experience with like unlockables and all sorts of shit is cool. Mario Kart 64 is very basic on that front. But yeah, CTR just feels better to play. I've only played through it once, but granted, Mario Kart 64. So its credit was a little earlier, but Blue Shell, man. Blue Shell leaves you down for a while in this one too, though. You have like an extra like second to just chill in there. Or maybe it's just the animations make it feel that way. It gets the honor of being the best Crash game. That might be true, yeah. I mean, I've never been a big Crash guy, because I mean, I played him, what, 4 or 5 years ago or something. In recent years. But, that was a fun vehicle. Here's a train. There's an egg. Crash was my Mario, yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, if you've not played much stuff as a kid, it's like one of the best platformers you could play on the PS1, right? So, very unique. Just since then, there's been a lot of them. For me, when I went back and played all the PS1 platformers that were like considered pretty big, I got into Spyro. I think that shit fucking holds up really well, and it's still kind of unique in its own ways because of the speed and the visuals. Crash was fun in a way like an old 2D platformer was, like the first one, because it was like difficult. It kind of felt like a blend, but I just never got into the 100% game on it. 2 and 3 had more gimmicks. They're good. I liked them, but I just wasn't like super big on it. I didn't have them as a kid, but maybe the more open maps or something, and like Mario and like Spyro are kind of more to my liking. But then again, my favorite Marios are like somewhat linear, so. But they have lots of skill expression. I don't think Spyro, or not Spyro, but Crash really had skill expression. You kind of just did it the way they wanted. Which, Donkey Kong Country is one of my favorite 2D platformers, and that's all about doing it exactly how they want, so. Who knows? Maybe it was just aesthetics, maybe it was just some level design. I don't like the running forward with the camera shit either, but it's good stuff for sure. I don't know which one I'd consider my favorite. There was a certain charm to Crash 1, but I feel like the other two are probably more objectively like cleaned up and interesting. Shame about Spyro and Crash and all that though, where they kind of got ran into the ground by Sony and just kind of all that. So the original devs just kind of called it good on all those, and then the PS2's era is just not as good from what I understand. I guess that was one of the good things about Nintendo, is like they just did like one game, and they had like other teams to like swap to spin-offs and do other shit. Okay, you don't lose your item if the blue shell's hitting you. I mean, you do, but like you don't lose the one in the back. Damn, I got double pump there. That sucks. These are some good retro collections though in this game. These are all solid maps and the games they're in. The spectacle is cool. But yeah, I think that's another thing too, is like a lot of these studios that Sony were like pumping for games were like, you know, just not new, but like, I mean, they were just like smaller studios where Nintendo can probably get away with like letting shit stay dormant or swapping to a different team or something. Or Mario's been relevant for a while, so it's like they don't need to pump out like 3 or 4 games. They just put out so many Crash games and Spyro games. Like, they're all really good. I think Crash 1 through 3 and Spyro 1 through 3 are still all pretty solid, and especially Spyro is really excellent. But yeah, this guy sounds a little different. I wonder if that's part of it though. Because even on the PS2, I mean, there's so many Crash and Spyro games, and there's like, what, 1 Mario platformer? I mean, there's a bunch of Mario spin-offs, but I feel like Nintendo's always kind of like gone for that. Oh, this is cool, they added a flying bit here. Different way to dodge that guy. I feel like they've always been very careful about mainline Mario, trying to make it always some kind of big, fancy thing that evolves it. And I guess maybe that's partially where the brand's kind of stayed a little stronger than the spin-offs do. Everything else, I guess. I don't think Crash and Spyro had that care despite having some really good games. I was kind of bringing up Tomb Raider when we were talking about it too. Tomb Raider's kind of the same thing. I don't know if Sony pushed Tomb Raider, but like, they had a success, they weren't a big studio, and they fucking burned, they like burned out super hard because they just put out too many games, and they just killed the series until Rebootville. That was kind of like, I mean, It's Crash. We don't really get a new one properly till live service CTR that came out a few years ago, and then Crash 4, Plays for Bobs or whatever. Hell, Spyro didn't even get a new game, it's got a remaster. Sorry, I'll catch up on the chat, I'm just rambling. I'm not trying to say like Mario's like inherently better or something. I'm just saying that like Mario has survived and I kept a certain level of relevancy and quality, and I wonder why that is specifically. I think part of it is just like I said, how they approach Mario. It's definitely like more careful about putting out Mario platformers. I say that, but then they had Mario. They totally had their fucking shitty period, and still do, where they just pump out 2D platformers. I was listening to some shit where Miyamoto was talking about like, you know, F-Zero being like at its peak or whatever. It's like, why do you need more F-Zero? We've already kind of done everything there can be done with it. And then they release like 50,000 new Super Mario Bros. Games that are all exactly the same. Yeah. And the money comes in hot. That changes everything, right? Oh yeah, Crash Bash. Yeah, I mean, they really did. I think that's kind of the thing too, is like, I think Nintendo's like always been like really slow to catch up to trends. They kind of like making their own trends, and sometimes that does not work out well, but sometimes it does work out and they stay relevant. Or do their own thing. We've always talked about like the Nintendo Island, where they just kind of like do their own fucking deal. You know, their online is still like shit and like barely has existed. You know, they don't care about some of that, and they should. But I always hear people saying they should do like a fucking, you know, some kind of Roblox Nintendo thing, and I'm just like, is that what they need, man? Like, I mean, I feel like they like kind of being their own special deal, and I feel like that's where they've gotten their success. Is like some kind of focus on like unique and like quality shit. Oh, I thought we were dropping in, dude. So, not that copying something means you're inherently like worse, but trying to focus on creating the trends, all that might not work out. I mean, they have the capital and like the people and talent to pull it off, but they never have to worry about being in a bloated environment of like 10 million Souls likes or something, right? That kind of problem where it's like there's too many of something or too derivative, it didn't stand out. Granted, not all their shit's like ultra unique. I really wish they'd pull from their old catalog and actually do more shit instead of pulling from the same few things. But I mean, they've put out some new IPs. Splatoon worked out pretty well for them. I think it's a really unique shooter. Pretty fun controls that kind of work with the gyro shit. I just cannot catch up right now. And I'm getting fucking destroyed by blue shells in 5th place. Yeah, was Crash Bash and CTR even like the same team? Was that Naughty Dog or is that some other group? They were really fucking working them if they had a Crash Bash and CTR. I don't remember if Crash Bash was good, but it's like, I mean, CTR was. It was one of those things where they're putting out quality stuff, they're just putting out too much per team. Mario and Fortnite. I mean, F-Zero GX is peak. It's true. But like, you could just make more tracks or like clean it up a little bit. I think like Dragon Quest is a good counterexample to that mentality. Oh dude, this is the old one. This is neat seeing this like pseudo pixel shit. Where it's like Dragon Quest does not reinvent the wheel, they like iterate and like, I mean technically, I mean Dragon Quest has room for like stories and stuff, so you can just iterate and like add new content maybe a bit more freely, but like it works really well out there. But I feel like it's just like a different developer's mindset, right? Oh, what? Okay, I thought that was a boost. I guess it's not. That's lame. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I'd probably agree with Miyamoto. Like, I'd rather have, like, new things that try to do cool stuff than just, like, the same shit over and over. If it just happens to be the same IP and you can make, like, new shit happen within the same, like, spirit of it, like with 3D Mario, it's like, fuck it, right? But I do think there is room in games, obviously, for, like, sequels and things that just, like, do small changes and, like, add more content and stuff, too. Watched a video today where they were talking about it in relation to, like, Star Fox. And it's like, I feel like Star Fox is a good example of, like, them trying to reinvent the wheel way too much, when I think fans would be just okay with, like, a, like, slightly, like, mixed up mechanics, like, rail shooter with, like, modern kind of production values and just lots of content, right? It was like when Gabe was talking in the documentaries about Half-Life 2 about how they always felt like they had to, like, reinvent the wheel. It's like, sometimes it's okay to just make Half-Life 3, so I don't know. Yeah, okay. They're all Naughty Dog? Damn, they were putting out a lot. One sec before we get started, I gotta catch up on chat. Quick break, yeah. I mean, I agree, like, some of these things have lasted and gone beyond, like, the scope of a normal game just because of the innovations, and I'm all about it. Like, I mean, if they have something, go for it, it's cool. I'm not saying you should, like, rest on your laurels, but, I mean, there's also room for just, like, a refined next game kind of thing. Oh, I guess I'm playing the egg, dude. Game has timers on multiplayer campaign, yes. Klonoa, yeah. Klonoa's got a following for sure. I think a lot of that is, a lot of our generation is just kind of what you start with to a certain extent. Although, like I said, stuff like Spyro really holds up still, so. And yeah, Spyro's later, kind of like how CTR's later than, like, Mario Kart 64 and shit. Mario Force, okay. The Nintendo lawyers. So which one's best? I guess it depends on in what context. I need to go back and do the single player for DS. We're gonna do that after 8. But I don't know, I feel like the best feeling gameplay was like Wii, the tightest gameplay. This one feels good though too. DS had really good course selection and lots of modes, which was neat. That it has single player is cool too. I don't like how washed out Wii looks, although I think visually it's still cool just because the production value. And I hate that the characters look like they're dipped in wax. But I don't really know a competitive meta type of shit, so I don't really have that kind of critique on the bikes. But this one's been cool. I mean, this one kind of feels like a Proto 8, which I guess it is. It's been enjoyable. Cool stuff for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they kind of just keep getting better in a way. Like, I like the N64 one for the charm of it. I think it's just got like a visual style, like color and kind of like music that's really nice. But it's not that fun to play. That's a good question, Klitzu. I have to think. I was thinking about it while I was talking. Something new? Well, Nintendo's in a position where they can make like slightly higher production value stuff that still kind of has like a focus on creativity, right? Like, they don't have to do like a Sony movie game thing. I mean, Sony could do that, I guess, but that's not like their fan base. Like, you know, they're gonna want to make use of like the PS5's power and all that shit. Like, Sony Santa Monica is not making like Animal Crossing or something. they're making God of War or whatever the fuck, or some kind of other game in that vein. So, I mean, something mechanical. It's hard to say because I mean something new. It's like hard to kind of imagine it's just something new. Indies where it's like truly super new, but the refinement of having like a AAA budget and like a team of people who've been like in the industry for 30 to 40 years. Because I mean a lot of the Mario 3D people are like the same people who've been working on Mario for like ever. So, and they worked on Bonanza. So, I don't know. As far as like revivals go. Like some series that I'd like to see kind of come back. Like I would like to see them put another try on like Star Fox, like proper. Like I would like to see some kind of like creative, like bigger production value, like Star Fox 64. Like F-Zero GX is already kind of like perfect, so it's like that just being ported to NSO is cute, except it sucks because the controller's ass. But I mean, I definitely would. There's things I'd like them not to do as much of, like remakes and remasters and stuff. I would like to see more of their output from back in the GCN and 64 kind of days and some of the handheld stuff, you know, where they're willing to do like Wario Land and do more creative like 2D platforming and be willing to put out just kind of more games. Like with most AAAs these days, there's just less coming out from them. More so, I guess, in a way that's interesting than a lot of big AAAs, but it'd be cool to kind of see them dip into, like, you know, wacky stuff. They're kind of in that family-friendly, ultra-family-friendly mode right now, where, like, I don't think stuff like Wario Land, because it's weird, kind of can exist in the same capacity. So it'd be cool to see them dip into that, maybe come back to turn-based Paper Marios outside of remakes. Try their hand at some like kind of fun writing or something. As far as like new ideas, like I don't know. I mean that's the thing with new ideas. Like I would want it to be like completely new, so I would just be pitching like new games, right? But something that kind of like fuses old stuff. Like I feel like there's IPs there that'd be kind of cute to play with. But obviously, it'd be neat to see them like with their teams and money to kind of try stuff like horror and all that. MEO does not count. But I don't think they're interested in that. I feel like a big part of their success, sadly, but also, you know, they just care a lot regardless, is the brand. And I think they care even more about branding now than ever. I mean, the Wii era had like that like ultra family friendly thing, but it's still in that zone. Now they're just like way more litigious than they've ever been. I'm sure they're testing stuff all the time. There was that like fucking weird like play test they did for the Switch 2 early where it was like some kind of weird grappling semi 2D free roam thing with multiplayer. So I do wonder how they're gonna handle all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't want to see more Musos and all that kind of crap, but I mean that just makes money. Same with like remasters and remakes. But I'm cool with them just reusing IPs if they always want to do something neat. And if they want to just redo shit, redoing from like good eras, like or just good types of games, like just like a clean 3D platform, that's fine. It doesn't need to reinvent the wheel if they don't want. I don't want to see Tears of the Kingdom, that type of shit, right? Where it's like mostly the same kind of rehash, but in like a bad way. I didn't play Zombie U, the Ubisoft one. I wanted to, and I own it, but I don't own it on the Wii U. There's the zombie version on Steam, but I feel like Zombie U, the whole kind of point was the this is cool, music track. I feel like the whole kind of point is the Wii U pad, so there wasn't really that many things that made interesting use of the Wii U control setup. So like Star Fox Zero was a fucking nightmare to play. That happened. Yeah, I think over the years, while Nintendo's like quality has like stayed pretty high, there's definitely more like kind of cynically dog shit things like the remix remasters and your Princess Peach Showtimes and all that, where when they're not putting out as much as they used to by quite a bit, they're still putting out, I feel like, the same level of crap sometimes, which isn't much, but there's like enough. It's like, I'm cool with some crap, you know, when you're releasing like a bazillion games a year, but it's kind of lame when it's like Princess Peach Showtime is like their game of the month, and it's like just kind of lame. So from them, I don't know. I would like to see them dip into like kind of more back in their handheld era where there's more creative IPs they can experiment more. If not, just create entirely new things. They've got that new game coming out, the basketball game in wheelchairs. What was it called for the Switch 2? I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, it's new. I mean, they did new shit like on the Wii, on the Switch. What was it called? With the arms? It was called Arms, wasn't it? Just fucking arms. I mean, it's cool. I guess they went for it, but I guess I'd rather ideas be thrown out, even if they're kind of ass, than nothing. I don't know what the wheelchair basketball game is. No, I mean, I think the general, like, I think they still release a lot of, like, high-quality shit. I think it's just that back in the day, they released shit games like that as well. There was just a lot more games coming out, and so I feel like there's a lot more better ones to look at, right? Like, I mean, they had, like, entire spin-off series, like the Mario vs. Donkey Kong stuff, multiple RPG series coming out, all the kart racers, like, fucking Animal Crossings, music bullshit. I mean, they have like a lot of crap coming out, and I mean, they still have a lot coming out, but I feel like they have just as much shit as they did back then, but there's just not as many good things in general. But it's hard to say. It's like I guess the ratio. I still think there is a lot of like high quality shit. There's just not as many games coming out, so I feel like you just pay more attention to like the show times and all that. Nintendo's always been really willing to hire contractors and shit too. I don't know if that's more or less than usual. I feel like they do it more now. I mean, Fire Emblem's almost... How much first-party Nintendo even is there? There's not much. It's like Mario and Zelda, I want to say. Like, Fire Emblem's always been IS, Paper Mario's IS. I'm pretty sure... Is Splatoon? Splatoon might be first party. I mean, they own these second parties, right? Like, a lot of Zelda's being done by, like, Monolith, which is, like, Xenoblade and shit. I don't know if they... I feel like they always kind of did that, like, with Retro and shit. Dude, getting smacked on this hill is fucking horrible, man. I'm rambling a little bit, so maybe what I'm saying is goofy, but I need another break after this cup. Hard to talk during these games. I guess I would agree their quality's gone down. I feel like they still put out like heavy hitters. I just don't... I think in general they just don't put out as much, which is the case of all AAAs. And I feel like it's more important when you're not putting out as much that you don't put out as much shit, probably, as like some gigantic corp. But maybe they don't care because it just makes money anyways. And that's more important. Like, yeah, Omega Force making a fucking, like, Busuo is not really like a heavy hitter, but it is a game. And I feel like people know what they're getting into with that. I feel like there are series that have like a very decidedly big dip in quality, like Pokemon, that do matter. Where other series like Mario and Zelda just don't have as many games coming out. Although I do think Tears of the Kingdom's a dip. Yeah, I mean, if you count their mobile shit, then yeah, they've definitely put out a lot of crap. Yeah, the Fire Emblem Gacha, there's Mario 2 or Mario Run. All sorts of crap like that. Alright. I need a break before we start another timer. Like the music-based tracks. Yeah, the music tracks are cool. I used to hate 7 when it came out later, and I'm addicted to it. I hated 8 when it came out, and I still do a decade later. This one doesn't feel that much different than 8, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see back to back. I don't know if it's like an items thing. See, I'm playing these and I'm not looking at it from any kind of competitive viewpoint, and I wouldn't be able to without playing them a shitload. I think the tracks in this have been really clean, the new ones, and I like their retro picks. There was like a certain feel with the bikes and stuff I really liked in the Wii one though. But this one still feels smooth. I feel like the jumps and all that feel a bit more planned in this than the Wii one, where there's just like spamming. There's kind of like neat boosts and a jump, kind of flybys with the tricks and stuff. I think the hang glider is a cool addition because you can actually kind of like angle in a way where you pick up a lot of speed. I don't know if there's a meta where you just drop to the ground and say fuck it, but I mean I was gaining a lot of places that are using it properly, so it's a nice way to mix it up. This one just seems solid. I mean, it's just more courses with like, you know, different mechanics. As far as features go, I mean, it looks like it's about the same shit. No single player, the only DS and World are going for that. I think Nintendo's in their most cynical, like, I dislike them the most I ever have. I'm just more jaded against that, like, the big AAAs in general, but stuff like All-Stars, the Fire Emblem limited exclusivity, or limited fucking runtime bullshit, how they've handled their ninja lawyers, they're fucking, like, getting sheet music taken down, you know, trying to take down fucking like little restaurants and like shit and like, you know, South America and all that, and bricking switches and all that for, you know, if you happen to buy something secondhand that's wrong. Just a lot of, they're pushing it. And they seem to do this every other fucking system. They have their fucking new hubris arc. And now that they're doing mixed media and really trying to push that, and I imagine a lot of the timing for their stuff, and I imagine they're going to be even more Mario focused than ever because of their fucking movies, but whether that ends up good or bad, I don't know. I can only imagine it being a bad thing, but I definitely, they're in their period where I dislike them the most, but they still put out good games. I mean, it's not like it's just one person. I don't know what the wheelchair basketball shit is. Yeah, the new Mario Strikers, the new Mario Golf, Peach Showtime, frankly, the Yoshi Woolly games. I mean, they have a charm, I guess, but where Pokemon's at these days, the Musou. But I mean, some people like some of those. So. I feel like stuff like their sports games, because I feel like Camelot just kind of blows now, or whoever does those. Princess Peach's Showtime is the Yoshi's Woolly World team, and like I said, I don't think those games are fun, but they're cute. I don't think Princess Peach's was cute, so I mean, it has nothing going for it. There's a few teams they have under them that kind of just blow chunks, and I feel like maybe they weren't. They're more willing to kind of like let those teams kind of make stuff because they don't put out as much shit these days. I mean, hey, at least they canceled the old Metroid Prime 4 and got retro back for this one. Hopefully they do a good job. We'll see. Don't know. Having Namco, Bandai Namco or whatever, handle a lot of Fire Emblem seems to be working out. Engage, I don't think did super great, but they weren't really a part of it. They also do a lot of the Pokemon spin-offs, so I feel like they've gotten like stronger third parties working for them, but on the flip side, they also have some shitty ones. Namco did Smash as well, right? Or part of Smash. Now I'm curious because I think the Switch 2 launch is fucking horrible, and I don't think this console is worth it at all, unless you just plan on getting one anyways, because they'll never go on sale. I'm curious how their next games are going to be. Like, air riders. Like, I mean, I don't know how much Sakurai, how many strings he was pulling, but like, who the fuck? How many people are really after air riders? I'm down because it could be cool if they do like an interesting like evolution of the city mode and all that, but pretty wild lineup that like you're getting like one really good 3D platformer, 2 kart racers, and then like Prime 4 is your like first half year. We'll see. There's a Nintendo Partner Direct tomorrow at like 6 a.m. PST. I don't even know if I'll be up to watch it. I might watch it after. I might be working, I might not, I don't know. Bob's Game Rocky? I don't think so. I've heard the name though. It's like a lot of chat to catch up on. External teams. They're together with other companies. Oh, okay. Internal teams. Yeah. Shit like 1-2 Switch. Grezzo's an internal team? I guess so. Arms, man. I'm catching up. Hey, it just has an awful online system, horrible lag. Okay. Yeah, the Switch was out. Well, Switch 1 was out for a really long time. The aesthetics, I don't like it. It'd be kind of, would you rather they have like a wheel though, or like a fucking like wing that pops out? Okay. I feel like with the hang glider, the idea is like you can make a big goofy design on top and you can pick like a customized thing. Or with wings, it's like, you know, it's harder to have like the entire Mario bat pop out. I continue still on break. Oh, I'm just shooting shit right now. I'm just trying to catch up with chat before we continue. I can't really look at chat. Yeah, Pokemon is TPC GF. I do think like if Nintendo actually completely took it over, it'd probably end up for the better, regardless of how their bullshit is these days. A lot of Nintendo stuff, a lot of it's on the business side too, is why I don't really like them as much. Yeah, I'll have to see on the Donkey Kong design. I imagine the idea is to make it more like expressive or goofy for like a full game, but I don't know. I like the old Donkey Kong design. There's a kind of more of a funny charm to it, but that's where I feel like the movie influences kind of are starting to affect things a little bit, and I'm curious if that'll affect like a mainline Mario. Yeah, we're in the slip and slide, bro. It's cute. Oh, we're doing like a full underground pipe thing. Yeah, I am worried that like Prime 4 is not going to be good. I think having to like restart development, dude, when people get knocked down and they're still holding their fucking banana, I gotta eat shit for it. Well, that's like an NPC thing. I don't think you can get knocked down and hold your shit normally. This is a cool looking chorus. Like an old school Mario, but like... Wow, perfect timing. Most of Mario Kart 7's item list is pretty stock, but I really don't care for a lot of the new shit. I guess it's just like unoffensive at the end of the day, but definitely not more interesting. The tail is just really lame. There's really not much else that they added. Which, I mean, whatever. The course is the big thing, but the frequency of items. Give me a blue shell every time we cross over the fucking end here. I'm hoping they would have like a cute song to kind of match the aesthetic here, but I mean it is like an underground remix, but dude, what the fuck? Where did that even go? I feel like it's just noise. Maybe it's because of the mixing. The Wii had the problem with that in multiplayer, where like you couldn't even hear the music. I feel like they mixed the music down because of all the multiplayer noises. I didn't get to really enjoy it. I still feel like the N64 one had the soundtrack I liked the best, but I feel like Aiden World probably are going to be pretty good on that front. The lovely Smash Online. It's about the guy who did a viral campaign to try to get Nintendo to publish his game, and he basically got unhinged. Okay, maybe I have heard something about that, but there's like a video on it. I'll have to watch that. I'd be kind of curious. I don't know if it would tell you much about like how video game publishing works, but I always like seeing somebody go unhinged, losing their shit. This is a cool course. I like these really vertical, like hard drifts. The aesthetic's neat. This is like a pirate Viking thing going on. Dude, are you kidding me? Was that even a red shell or did I just get fucking sniped? And now I'm back here with the NPCs, man. List the items. How do you guys feel about coins? Oh, okay, I got knocked out. It's the end of this one. Spawn me right after the item. Cool course though. Coins can be interesting because it makes you like have to like not always just pick the best line because you want to get your coins back. But on the other hand, if you're already in the back and you like get fucked hard enough, you lose all your coins. Everybody in front of you grabs every coin. And then you're pretty much just relying on like raw fucking items to get you back. Well, the thing is you could get fucked by items in the first place to get thrown to the back, so it's like... I don't know. Like, it feels good when you're like getting a lot of coins and like you're in the lead and... feels like everything's coming together, but I feel like it feels like even shittier when you just like lose everything. Like... blue shell, you lose 5 coins, you need like another lap to get 5 back and with bad lines. I almost, like, I don't know exactly how I feel on it. We'll see after 8 and if World has coins, but I feel like there's already enough going on with the tricks and shit where I'm kind of like, I almost feel like I prefer not having coins like an 8 or Wii. It's a cool aesthetic. What the fuck is the theme here? Whose stage is this? Bowser's Eggman Land or something? Yeah, I'll have to watch that the Rocky Bob's game. I'll never fucking write that down after this. This is a hard one to take a break on. You look away. I don't know the tracks well enough because I've never played this. Neo, Bowser City, and Koopa City. Koopa City's really shit. This game, definitely up there on the Mario Karting. I don't know which one had the most. Double Dash is where you could see it started to happen, but Double Dash was so chaotic because of the co-op that it was kind of just like fun. I mean, it's still fun to do it, but like you're just more into like the psychotic chaos. I mean, they had shit like Baby Park, right? Like, I mean, and an ounce of skill in Baby Park. Yeah, the thing is, we almost never saw. Oh, there's puddles. We almost never saw blue shells in the first 3 or 4 games. I think maybe, yeah, maybe Double Dash. Like an entire like playthrough of all the stuff. This game, it's been the most obnoxious because it feels like there's a fucking program set up to like have one spawn every fucking lap. But yeah. Like, I get the idea they want everybody to be in one tight pack and just move together in some kind of big, like, psychotic harmony of freaks. But I also feel like that kind of goes against, like, the feel-good control kind of vibe, also. Which I guess Mario Kart was always fighting that. Like, how much do you want it to, like, feel good to actually, like, do well, and how much do you want it to be just pure party, right? Because I mean, even in a party thing, I mean, the game doesn't play itself, you still have to control it, so. It'll get worse. Yeah, the thing is, in 64 you could throw it into like a wall and shit. Same with the red shells, they just go in like a straight line almost. Yeah, this track's cool. I think that's one thing I've liked about the series as we get deeper into it, and especially why I feel like the 3D ones just kind of work better than the 2D ones, is verticality, and then as you get into more drifting, like drifting with verticality. Double Dash, it's really difficult because I feel like there's more physics in that, and the controls are less, I'll say intuitive, but more, nuanced. You have to be very careful in Double Dash, even just moving. I don't remember where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought. Oh, is this the one you're talking about? But, yeah, there's one thing I like. It's like, I feel like as they lean into drifting and like verticality and like hard drifts and areas and tricks and stuff. Perfect timing. Almost was worse. You just kind of get more interesting level design there. That I kind of gotten into. I don't know exactly what I was saying, but... Wasn't this a Wii Sports thing? This looks like the Wii Sports Resort map, dude. Oh, this is the Wii Sports Resort thing. I like this map because it's a sprint. I think more sprints are kind of neat. Is this the first one that started having sprints? Meaning non-lap stuff. God, dude. I think it's a cool mix-up. I mean, I don't think you want it to be completely sprints. Unless they're interesting, but... they're more expensive to make for the amount of, like, time each one should take, right? Which is a big thing. I think that's the thing you can chart over the series, is just the money, right? Like, Super Mario Kart is like 4 tile sets reused for like 4 maps a piece. Then you start, you know, the N64 one, it's like a lot of music's reused. There's not a whole lot of features, but you know, all the tracks are unique. And then you get more moving parts and like Double Dash, and then you start getting retro remix, more moving parts. They're willing to do sprints in this one, more carts and stuff. They just kind of keep like adding more shit in, and as you can see, the money keeps flowing in, right? So that's cool. Oh, that was cool. That was probably the best cup so far. 10 to 7. This reference that some sort of this week game, like 100 hours on the airplane mini game, the one that's based on Pilot Wings or whatever. I need to play Pilot Wings itself. Let me write down what Rocky was talking about. Bob's game. Is Bob's game? Sorry if I missed anything else. I'm hoping they send me Bonanza soon. I really want to play it. Yeah, and I'm only going to be able to get so many takes on some of these because I'm only playing through them once. You know, it's like 2 minutes and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then I just gotta move on, right? But I liked the aesthetics there and verticality, the mix of sprints and stuff. It was a good cut. Mako woohoo. And that they had like the 8-bit one. I don't think there was a bad horse in this cup. These were really nice. Wario's Shipyard's really good. What the fuck? Does it not appear in like World even? Why did you never finish it, Radlos? Oh, it is in World? Did they neuter it? It's like a new rendition of like the N64 idea. Oh, we got the Donkey Kong Country Returns. So this is the first one where I've like noticeably seen them cross over like direct spin-off like aesthetics and stuff. We got Wii Sports Resort, we got Donkey Kong Country Returns, like even with the Tiki Bros that suck. And nobody likes over the Kremlings. Kremlings? It looks cool here. I mean, it's smart for Nintendo to do because, I mean, like with Smash Bros, right? Like, do you think they would ever made another Kid Icarus game without Smash, right? Like, all it does is just, like, sell more, and it's not like it hurts anything. This is definitely the era where I feel like this and the Wii where they kind of, like, start hammering in what they think each thing looks like a bit more. And playing into those aesthetics. Especially Mario. At least the Mario show. That was something that was kind of cute about the N64 Mario stuff. It was like, I feel like every game had like different models for all the characters that looked really different, and the aesthetics would be like ranging from like abstract dream world shit to like just maybe more plain. It's kind of neat to kind of like there's less of a standard. And I brought out some different charms maybe. It's a good stage though. Oops, I'm not going to do that. If I don't die in the ass. Waiting for the blue shell. It's a fun little course. Mario Shipyard. Okay. Yeah, I forgot how hard the combat was. Try this. I don't know. I've just frankly never had any interest in continuing the Darksiders stuff. Maybe if the next one's like godly, I'd go back and do 2 and 3 in Legion, but it's like, I don't know. I liked 1 enough, but I don't think back to it that fondly, and I did all the achievements and shit. Well, that seems cool. That was a fun drift. I like the spooky drifts, man. That's why I like the rainbow rides that are like got boosters and drifts at the same time and stuff. Good looking stage too. Not many ice stages I've liked in this series. I think the Mario Kart 64 ones suck ass, and I didn't expect to dislike them as much as I did. I mean, I don't hate them, but they're really just... Mario Kart 64 is just full of like straightaways, and you're pretty much just there for the vibes. But then on top of that you get like the snowmen, which kind of suck. And then everything else just looks the same. Oh, this one's... Is this one an 8? I feel like I've been on this track before. The under... Because I talked about it a day or two ago. The under ice water part. They must have put this back in one of them. Oh, where did I see this then? Maybe I just saw somebody play it online for 2 seconds. 'Cause I've never played this. Oh, it is an 8, okay. I was like, man, I could have swore I played this track, and now I have done the water bit. That was one of the things that sucked about the drifts and Double Dash, though, is the camera's really fucking bad. When you start doing weird shit. Like, the camera's up your ass, essentially. For how much verticality they started adding in, I'm like, dude, the camera, I need to be able to see what's coming now. Like, yeah, it's a racing game, you're gonna memorize the tracks, but it's like, it's not an excuse. Now, is this supposed to be a galaxy thing? I saw some floating shit in the back. Wonder where I saw this then. I've not played this one. Maybe I just saw it. Maybe there's a course that's similar. Maybe there's underwater ice shit in another one. Yeah, not many frozen courses that are good. I like the Alpine one. I like this one. But when they bring back anything from the SNES or GBA or Mario Kart 64, I'm like, those are some of the crappier courses. Especially on the SNES. Having the ice blocks be 2D, but they actually block you and you have to hit them like 2 or 3 times to like get past them is unhinged, man. Like the Mode 7 2D graphics are fine for the most part, but that they decided to do that just was so annoying. Oh, this is a cool stage. I agree with Cactus where I like prefer the aesthetics of the Mario Kart 64 Bowser thing. I don't like that in the new Super Mario Bros. Era, every Bowser anything is just like constant lava. I think it's kind of boring to only have that, but this one still seems pretty cool. Going in the castle and the jail and all that like weird shit is kind of fun. Bowser just being the lava guy is kind of... Oops. Whatever. Let me see going a bit here. Yeah, I thought I'd maybe be able to get a little bit more oomph there. Oops. I'm just not used to the turns. Some of these are like... I need to actually look at the bottom, but... Oh! Not expecting that. This is one where having boost is actually like a double-edged sword. There's so many ways to eat shit. And if you don't know what's coming, you're kind of gonna eat ass. It is super hot. My brother generously turned off the AC before he went to work for some fucking stupid reason. Good. The only banana peel there. Yeah, can you just not get that if you don't like go super slow? Better just diving. Yeah, I was talking about that. I don't know if I'm gonna be awake for it though, unless I stay up. I've got work tomorrow too. I mean, unless I end up with no work, which would be fine too. So maybe I'd be able to stay up for it. So it's long as an Nintendo Direct. I doubt it. They've got Microsoft money and a deal with the Legion fucking Microsoft handheld thing. I mean, I guess Microsoft is on everything now, so why not? Yeah, that one there's a lot of turns and shit I wasn't ready for. I need to turn on the AC. I figured it might auto start. Just with the private lobby of 2 people. It didn't have all the stupid wish it didn't have all of the stupid like auto starts and 20-30 seconds shit. Thanks for waiting, motherfucker. Now we're just gonna be getting all the crazy items. This Rainbow Road seems cool. I like the idea of drifts with like fall down trick deals. These boosts are gonna do a dozen on this map. Oh damn, this is cool. Cool idea. Instead of just the road, we actually are like on the fucking the rings, man. Surprised it took them that long to fucking think that one up there. I guess it is Rainbow Road. We just assume you want to keep it road only. They brought back the Wii wave thing. Oh damn, we're on the moon, brother. Is this the first one that has dynamic music outside of the laps being different? Oh damn. We're busting on the music here. I feel when your best songs are just remade music from Mario 64. That's just how it is. It was like with fucking Breath of the Wild, like your best music was like Wind Waker music. Just fucking die. Yeah, that's another... You can see the budget just keep getting larger. Where, yeah, we can versus this one. Where they can, where like, you know, now you're getting music that changes when you're on the moon, when you're underwater, that kind of shit. People consider this to be the best Rainbow Road ever. It seems really good, just right off the bat. I mean, I'd have to compare them to the other ones, but yeah, 8's right after this, so anybody can join. There's gonna be a little break. Them's doing dinner. I need to make sure they're downloaded. So maybe 30 minutes to an hour. I'll get on and do a spiel and talk and stuff. And But if you guys are interested in joining, it'll just be dropping. Just say something in the chat if we're in the middle of some shit. And then, yep, and that'll be World after that. But I'm gonna do the DS single player before World. Because we're trying to get all these done with online. And Sam's gotta go somewhere on Thursday. I'm gonna go back to the DS one and do a little chill mission mode at before World. Oh, gotcha, Sam. That's good they have that. Now, do I have to pick something? I could join for it. Yeah, it'd be cool. We'll be at it for a while. A lot of courses. Gonna play all the tour shit. Beat Sam down. My big lady. I cowardly pulled off the gas there. Just did not know it was coming. Fucking Sam. That was base, dude. The slow fall into the cosmos. I'd thought about doing tour, and I would have done tour if I could have done arcade 1, 2, and DX, but those are just like a nightmare to figure out how to play. So. If I'm not gonna do the better spin-offs, I'm sure as shit not gonna do tour. Like I could. Oh, okay, you can still land down here. Like, I certainly could, but... Dude, how did that hit me? Does this game have, like, air homing red shells, dude? Yeah, this is a cool one, just because there's neat ideas. But there's still some good, like, drifts and shit, too. Cool music. Ooh. I'd have thought that was gonna be a much sharper drift. Couldn't really see it there. We gotta see the whole course though. Yeah, tour is just to put dog shit into 8. I want to see some like actually shit courses. I feel like the tour stuff is gonna be where we get to see some crap. Like I feel like there's a level of effort and understanding that even the crappiest courses still get some enjoyment. Like Baby Park sucks, but Baby Park is about the chaos. Like there's an idea behind it. What are we doing now? We're doing battles. Them, they phone it in on the battles here. Dude, no GCN courses. The GameCube battle courses are like by far the best. They like have changing stuff over time and... Or was it the DS ones? Was it GameCube ones? Wii, my bad. Jesus, we did so many in a row. I was like, wait a second, that didn't sound right. The Wii ones. The Wii ones are the best. That's where production value is really cool. You get like Funky Stadium and all that shit with the skating, which worked with the tricks and stuff, and the courses that would like morph over time. That was a cool idea. Oh, I forgot I have to pick something. Wii Thwomp Desert without the Thwomp? What the fuck? But the Thwomp was like that whole course, wasn't it? Why do they keep bringing this fucking map back, bro? This map's so shit. Also, why is this considered a Game Boy Advance course? This is just the SNES map, but smaller. I guess that's the whole point. This one's so shit, man. Man, that is moles, dude. So the thing I didn't like about... was it DS or Wii's battle mode? Some of the recent battle modes is how slow you are. Everything is like psychotically slow. And I get the idea so you can like actually aim shots and stuff, but... when they added 12 players to the Wii one, and then they slowed down everything and made everything wider, it really kind of like didn't feel as good, but the courses were fucking awesome. Like the unique stuff going on in them. There's like an aesthetic, I feel like, to a lot of the N64 ones I like. Because they were just kind of odd, like an actual skyscraper. The Wii remake of the skyscraper is like totally shit. And it looks like just some kind of goofy arena on top. It didn't feel like you're on a skyscraper, but... the other stuff's cool. I don't know which one I would just say is the best battle shit. In general, I don't know. I mean, Double Dash has some cool shit. DS is cool at times. The Wii's sometimes cool, but 64 is sometimes cool. I don't know, it's one of those where it's like, I don't think there's been any that have been like, damn, this is like the best by like a long shot. I think anything that has this course is shit though, because it's the most boring course ever fucking made. You just run around in circles and joust. I just like hate it. I don't know why they keep bringing it back. 10 years worth of dust on it. Yeah, I rented mine. No Big Donut's back. Let's see what a remake of that's like. I mean, there's definitely ones that have like the worst battle mode. It's like the Super Nintendo one, but I mean that's like the worst of everything. And it can get away with it because I mean it's made up all the ideas, right? It's like I get it. What does this do? That kills you. Oh, they have to wait till the boost pops up. Oh, cool. Well, that happens as well. Alright. Well, they changed a lot there. Having something that launches you across the middle is a cute idea. I mean, the thing with battle mode in any of these is, like, it's a fun mode, and if you have some neat maps that, like, mix it up, and a couple, like, gameplay modes, like, that's enough. But, I mean, the mechanics are not meant truly for battling, so it's never gonna feel like that amazing. I think the air stuff's kind of neat though, adding that into battle mode, where you could like actually do some death from above shit. Playing into that's neat. Now there's Destruction Derby. And I think it tanks in N64, I think it battle tanks with an X at the end. I like the music in that one. I did a stream of it. I don't think there's been many of these I just truly didn't like. There's not many of them that I'm just like, damn, this is awesome. But I mean, you really kind of get to get with friends and get goofy and shit. The games just aren't made with the depth for battle mode. It's just like a fun extra thing. Yeah, I've done Mario Kart 8 base battle mode, which was just like super lazy. All you do is just travel a normal map and like punch guys. I think maybe you like turned around sometimes too. I don't really remember. It's pretty boring. Yeah, they made 2 of those Battle Tanks games. There's Battle Tanks Global Assault as well. Never played that one yet. Yeah, it was super lazy add-on shit. I could tell that's where the budget cut. Compared to like the Wii one, which actually goes hard. I guess they remade it for DX, yeah. Give me a fucking item, bro. I think not having dynamic stages instantly makes a battle map not as good. You really gotta have things that mix it up, otherwise every stage has like a... Oh, that throw didn't go very far. Has some kind of like... I'll say meta, but it's like, you know, you do the GBA one, it's just jousting and running in circles. Some maps it's like just camping, right? If there's like high points. Like you could just throw yourself into the chaos, but... This one's kind of shit. Even though it's got the waves that come up and down, all the items in the middle mean it's just like another mosh pit. I guess it's different, but... Like I said, I really feel like they should use the air shit more, but I guess there's not really like air combat. You can just kind of like drop in a bit. I guess this one's cute about like trying to slide in and like secretly grab an item. I think Mario Kart Battle Mode up to this point, like, it's just playing with like nuance. Like some of them just have a little bit better maps or maybe a couple modes here and there. Like marginal, I mean, kind of upgrades. I feel like there's room to really like evolve the battle mode. I just don't think they care because it's like a side mode. I mean, I guess it's cute in battle mode you can pick your cart in this one. Like a faux depth because of that. Yeah, the Wii ones are the best maps. But I mean, kind of like how MMOs handle it, is like MMOs aren't made purely for PvP. A lot of them, like the theme park ones, aren't. So like they like will create like different gameplay sometimes to facilitate it. And I wonder if like that's what it takes with Mario Kart. But I don't think they. I mean, why should they care about like making battle mode godly? At that point, it's just a different game, right? It's a side mode that people have a little bit of fun with here and there. It's like a cooldown. You play within the parameters and like make a better map and a couple nodes, and like that's enough, right? Like making like an entirely separate like gameplay style or something to like facilitate like better battles and all that. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you have like infinite money, why not? I mean, Mario Kart makes so much, maybe they will, but... Having an open map like in Mario Kart World, you think would have add some potential for different kinds of like versus gameplay, but sounds like they just under-delivered on every aspect of that, so we'll see. My eyes blowing it. It's a cute map visually. Same deal where it's like a kind of the central area. This map just kind of reminds me of the DS Haunted Mansion one, where you like, it's just a bunch of rooms cut together. Tight. I might jump up to this. Is it just one hit, one coin? They don't drop anymore? Oh, I got two there. Battle mode free because like 10k VR in Worlds battle mode and it's barely touched any other mode. Wow. That's crazy. I'll have to see how that battle mode is. I mean, there's always people who get obsessed with anything, but like I said, it always feels like it's kind of just like a bonus little thing of fun where like there's maybe some effort put into it, but not like a crazy amount. Like I said, I mean, it needs to be like evolved and maybe even the gameplay change to really make it work. But I don't know. I mean, like any versus thing, I guess there's skill there. So I couldn't see myself playing any of these battle modes for more than like a fucking night. But I also don't yearn for the competition. Yeah, compared to the Wii battle mode course, that Honey one was pretty shit. Just not really much going on and kind of just felt derivative to some other game ones. It looks nice. Another flat map that's circular. They're really going all out. Like, alright guys, we're gonna remake the circular map from N64. And then for our new maps, we're gonna just make more circular maps. Boss, are we gonna have anything like happen during these maps? No, just flat circles. But we're bringing back another one, the shitty GBA one that's a remake of like the SNES one where you drive in a circle and joust because there's too many walls to do anything else. Well, I guess it's cute, there's like ice physics here. It kind of feels different. Maybe it's like, see them. Hopefully the last map's cool. I gotta say, I think these maps have been pretty weak. The problem is like Wii ups the ante, and then if you come in and underdeliver after that, it just looks like shit, right? That they don't even like remake any Wii ones is kind of sad. Yeah, it kind of sucks when it's like a small map, like you hit someone, all the coins fly around, and you get like one. Well, it's better to like be a snake and like prey on like somebody else's fight. Budget handheld game, please understand. The last one's close, right? We're back in the Wii Sports. Maybe all the money went here. Well, it's not a circle, at least not from like on the map. That's cool. It's like a little fucking city. Wow, there's verticality on my Mario Kart 7 map. Grass. This one's cool. I mean, this is definitely the best of the new ones. It's no Mario Kart 8 map, or not Mario Kart 8, but Wii map, but this one I wouldn't look twice about having as like a new one. I just lost 3. Is there any reason not to go for like some kind of psycho handling acceleration vehicle? Multiplayer, does weight even like help? Almost kind of liked when they made it so you couldn't pick your card. I can see why they wouldn't allow cards be picked in multiplayer, because it's like just more meta bullshit. But then again, I guess you get flavor, which is fun. And everybody's gonna have the same card either way. Whether you allow more cards or not, I mean, it's just the same card though. In the old games, when I watched the speedruns, you generally pick like the fat Bowser types and stuff. But the Wii one, I just played Rosalina the whole time, and I didn't feel anything weird. And in versus, in battles, I don't know, but you have just as much control as ever. I feel like Double Dash is where the mix of like weights and carts and all that felt the most like you actually had to make kind of a choice. The old ones are just like incomprehensible in the physics half the time, like SNES and shit. Gotcha, Sam. Well, that was Mario Kart 7. Sam's gonna cook. Then we're gonna start moving into Mario Kart 8. I'll take a break on the stream for a few minutes after we're done talking about this one. And then yeah, we'll get started on 8. The big 8 Odyssey of 10 bazillion tracks. So. We actually did some tier lists for Mario Kart 64 and Double Dash's tracks. We could do a tier list for this one. I think it's like we're just doing them once, so the music and all that kind of stuff is going to be tough. But like I said, during those games, if people have tier lists, they want to make them, we'll do them. We'll do all the games at the end back to back, of course, but... Yeah, I'm not tier listing everything. Like, I passed on doing the Super Mario Kart tier list and the GBA one because frankly I forgot the courses within seconds of finishing them, but we've been kind of rushing through these. This is the first Wiggler game, I think, yeah. Yeah, so if anybody is wanting to get in on the 8DX, get her set up. We'll probably start within like an hour or so. Yeah, I think some of these it's like, you know, like I'm just doing it casual, so it's like the aesthetics and stuff, and the music, if I can even hear it, it's like a big deal. You know, how intuitive a couple of the drifts are and stuff, but obviously in a competitive environment and online connections and stuff, it's all different. Postcode. We will. Yeah. Is that the meme? Mario Kart streams. I mean, I guess I could make the lobby ahead of time. I'll set it up off stream, post the code, and then I'm gonna do an opening spiel for Mario Kart 8, so get more time there. Gonna do like a little chit chat about Mario Kart 7 here though. Yeah, I think this one is good overall though. I mean, I don't know if I consider this one just like drastically better than the Wii one or anything. I think it's got even better production value and more fun ideas for courses and stuff, but I enjoyed the feel of the movement in the Wii one and this one both pretty well, about the same. I think this one's got a little less jump spam than like the Wii one. I think that obviously they really got into that, but I did like the feeling of the bikes and all that. I think these are about on par with each other, and the Wii one was the most fun to play up to this one. This one I like better aesthetically than the Wii one for sure. I don't really like the washed out. Like, despite having good production value on the stages, I don't like the washed out colors, and I don't like the fucking dipped in Vaseline characters. They don't look great in this, but it's 3DS, so this has much more colorful places with more interesting shit going on, and some of these having like lap progression, which they started doing around Double Dash. It's cool. But also having sprints is neat. Obviously it doesn't have like any big single player shit like DS does, but I guess that's not a thing until World anyway, so. Oh, there's your code. Yeah, Mario Galaxy looks good. But Mario Kart's always, or Mario Galaxy's always an outlier. I mean, I guess Prime 3 looks good. Maybe Sam meant it more in a general context, but yeah. This one has a soulless UI as well. I know that's a small thing, but the Wii had a really soulless UI, and I think it's really boring to have just like white, clean. Maybe it's supposed to match like the race vibe where everything's like really clean and like sterile. I think it's fucking lame as shit. I'd rather have like cool tracks and musically and like a fun like UI where you actually get into it a bit. There's no race sounds and engine revving like in the fucking Mario Kart 64 one or anything. But this is the soulless Nintendo era. Wow, it's Yoshi just sitting there in a fucking white fog. He's like in Silent Hill. It's like the most generic gray, white fucking UI ever, but not a big deal. When you get in the races, it's a different story. There's not much else to say on it, really. It doesn't feel like massively different casually than like Wii, but it has really good tracks, and I think really good choices of retro tracks. So. Good one for sure. Yeah, like I said, I'll do any tier list people want, but the big one will just be kind of comparing the games at the end, which I mean they kind of just get better and better. I think there's unique things like Mario Kart 64's kind of like atmosphere, and then Dual Dash's co-op and stuff that are really neat. And if you're like a diehard for like the more nuanced movement instead of like drift line kind of focus, you know, there's something to be said about Double Dash's just feel. You have to be very careful, right? These are a lot easier just to instantly get a feel for. This one, I guess the item-wise we could talk about that. This game's items were kind of lame. It's the usual stock items. The Tanuki fucking thing was lame as shit. Unless you're in the pack, which maybe in multiplayer you are, but with the bots, they all kind of just stick together. If you ever see a bot, it's because they just destroyed you and then you're behind the bot, so it's like I never really get a chance to use the Tanuki thing. It stays in your inventory for too long. Otherwise, there's nothing really new. It's kind of just plain. I guess I like the hang gliding. I think that felt good when you actually, because there's like a little depth to it. It's not like an auto section, so. Underwater, I mean, it didn't change anything. It was just a feel, so. Anyways, I'm buying time a little bit here, but my chat is being erased. Have to reload. Oh. Okay. Holy fuck, dude. I just missed like 5 minutes of stuff. I'm so tired of Twitch chat being shit. Is this like a Firefox thing? Okay. The Wii console vibe was the last comment. This is the first comment now. I missed the GBA pictures, those were awesome. Yeah, the GBA has the most soul on the pictures for the stages. In these, it's just the stages, and those, it's like the character doing something, and they're cool, man. I think Skyward Sword looks really pretty, but I guess it doesn't sound like that. I mean, I guess, yeah, it looks good. Well, the watercolor look, or whatever, looks nice. I don't know, there's good looking Wii games. I think it's more just like the vibe of the era, right? The general like Wii game. Who knows? I think there's more of a look to like 360 PS3 era because of the popularity of brown and blue and dude shooters and shit. There's just a lot of dog shit on the Wii. That's why I categorize it more as like a shovelware thing, and people using like white UIs because the Wii's white. But I'm gonna play Skyward Sword and like it, and we'll be in this together. Are you gonna do it with motion, Sam? That Mario Kart 7 background is the most soulless thing I've ever seen. Yeah, they're really lame. And it's crazy that the stages end up good when the graphic design is like so bad. Like they're super soulful stages with the rest of. Oh yeah, I guess the battle mode in this is shit too. I think the maps are bad except the Wii Sports one. Remakes of maps that, like, I mean, this one's cool because it uses like the air a bit, but this was not even the best one in the 64. But most of them are just kind of circles and boring maps remade or maps that don't do anything. Like it, drop it so you didn't finish it, so your opinion is invalid. There you go. Yeah. Oh, you are doing motion, switch to. Yeah, the motion plus would be the business. Yeah, hard to tell on the music. There's more dynamic music in this, which I liked. I feel like the soundtrack doesn't like immediately stand out like 64s or anything. I mean, a lot of N64 music is kind of focused on just like simple, more memorable kind of vibe, so maybe that's a lot of it. But I think when you break down the music in this, it's probably got one of the better soundtracks. It just doesn't like immediately come to your ears and all the madness. Then all the dynamic changes and stuff. It like vibes well with everything, but only like Rainbow Ride did I ever like catch my ears, right? And I mean, I'm talking the whole time though, so. This is definitely the horns era of Mario music. Orchestral and horn, big band and horns and all that, but there's good stuff in that bit for sure. Looking forward to Worlds. Worlds seems to have probably one of your better ones from the sounds of it. The amount of music, so. And then it's just a probably bigger game than your average Mario Kart. Like, damn, dude. Look at this fucking title screen. It's just pure soulless. Like, he's not even in, like, his own map. He's literally just standing there. Jesus. Anyways, we're gonna take a little break. That was Mario Kart 7. I'll be back in a bit. The code is in the, is this the game code, or is this the friends code? I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess that is the code, so if you want to get in Mario Kart 8 DX, go ahead and jump in. I'll be back on and do the blab about the event and all that, and yeah. I'll grab a drink first.